And when it comes to grocery shopping, many families are changing how they buy and what they put in their carts.
The price of eggs is down 60%. Madam Secretary, thank you.
The most expensive part of your dream home might not be the granite countertops or even the mortgage. It might be your grocery cart. That weekly trip down the aisles could be quietly draining thousands from your budget, reshaping what you can truly afford. And in 2026, that reality is hitting home buyers harder than ever. For years, buyers have obsessed over one number: the mortgage payment. Interest rates, listing prices, property taxes, closing costs, every dollar scrutinized. But now another relentless expense is creeping into the equation: the cost of food. Since 2020, food prices in the United States have surged more than 23%. In 2025 alone, they climbed another 3.1%, with staples like coffee, tea, meat, eggs, and non-alcoholic beverages seeing particularly sharp increases. Mortgage rates may be stabilizing. Home prices may be leveling off in certain metros. But your grocery bill? That can shift your real cost of living by hundreds of dollars each month.
I spent $100 and it's just me and my husband. I'm like, how are people affording to feed their kids and their family? Oh my God. I spent $100 in just this. This is not a lot for $100. It's so crazy how everything's just so expensive now. Oh my God.
Depending on one deceptively simple factor: where you shop. And increasingly, where you shop depends on where you live. A growing body of data suggests that grocery access isn't just a convenience anymore. It's a financial strategy. In a 2026 survey conducted by RE/MAX, more than 1,000 prospective homebuyers were asked to rank the most important neighborhood amenities. The top answer wasn't parks, it wasn't public transportation, it wasn't even schools. It was grocery stores and shopping, with 57% of respondents saying proximity to shopping was a critical geographic consideration. But proximity is only part of the story. The specific store matters, and it matters a lot. A study from Consumer Reports compared grocery baskets across more than 30 retailers in 6 metro areas. The findings were startling. The price difference between the highest and lowest priced stores within the same city exceeded 33%. Nationally, Costco ranked as the cheapest option, averaging 21.4% below a Walmart baseline. At the opposite end of the spectrum, Whole Foods averaged 39.7% more expensive than Walmart. Read that again: nearly 40% more expensive for the same category of goods. When translated into monthly household spending, those percentages stop being abstract statistics and start becoming lifestyle decisions. A family of 4 spending $1,200 per month on groceries at a premium retailer could potentially slash that number by several $100s simply by switching stores if a lower-cost option is nearby. And retailers are watching.
All right, in this video, we're talking about how groceries are way too high. A lot of people have to do weekly grocery shopping, and that is going to eat into a lot of people's budgets, especially if you have a larger family, you have more mouths to feed. That is going to be a very hard burden.
BJ's Wholesale Club is opening 8 new locations in 2026, including one in Forney, Texas, a fast-growing suburb roughly 20 miles east of Dallas, where the median listing price hovers around $335,000, well below the broader Dallas-Fort Worth metro average of $405,000. Meanwhile, Dollar Tree is strategically expanding into affluent zip codes, opening its 9,000th North American location in an upscale section of Plano, Texas, where homes sell for more than $1 million. In its most recent quarter, the company reported that shoppers earning over $100,000 accounted for 60% of its 3 million new customers. The message is clear. In an era of persistent inflation, even high-income households are hunting for value, and discount retailers are racing to meet them. The financial impact becomes even more dramatic when you widen the lens. Research from Consumer Affairs found that grocery costs alone can vary by as much as $500 per year for a family of 4 based solely on geographic location. And that's before accounting for which stores are available within that location. John Donikian, Vice President of Best Interest Financial, puts it bluntly: a family shopping at discount stores like Costco, BJ's, or Lidl can spend $400 to $800 less per month than a family shopping at Whole Foods, even within the same metro area.
Prices are ridiculous. And that man that's up there in that White House needs to go. He's killing us.
That's a difference of roughly $5,000 to $9,000 per year, money that could go toward a mortgage, toward investments, toward retirement, toward simply breathing easier. In some metro areas, grocery price inflation has run more than twice as high as in others, over a 12-month span. That means 2 buyers who purchase similarly priced homes in different cities could experience drastically different financial pressure over time, not because of their mortgage terms, but because of what it costs to fill their pantry. Real estate agents are seeing this shift firsthand. Eric Leland, who works primarily in the Lake Oswego and Portland, Oregon metro area, says the conversation has changed dramatically over the past 5 years. Once upon a time, buyers simply wanted to be close to shopping. Now they want options: a premium grocery store for specialty items, a discount warehouse for weekly staples. Buyers across every price point are hyper-aware of their spending habits, and they understand that convenience dictates behavior.
McLean says consumers are being more selective in the store, choosing value brands over name brands.
Yes, basket sizes are smaller, but they're also being a little more conscious of what they're buying and how they're buying it.
Leland recently worked with a couple comparing two homes listed around $636,000. One property was in Lake Oswego, surrounded by premium grocery options. The other was in Tigard, where a Costco, Winco, and Fred Meyer were within easy reach. When Leland calculated the full monthly cost, including groceries, fuel, and property tax differences, the Tigard home was roughly $430 per month cheaper to actually live in. Seeing that number written out changed everything. The listing price got them into the house. The neighborhood costs determined whether they could afford to stay. But the grocery store effect doesn't stop at monthly expenses. It may also shape your long-term equity.
A lot of my customers are saying, "Why are you out here? Now, let's go for some beans."
The great-grandmother relies on pantries to put food on the table.
It's breaking me. How many other people are out there that need this food and they're here? I saw a lady here with a newborn baby.
In late 2022, Adam released its Grocery Store Wars analysis, examining average home values and 5-year appreciation rates in zip codes anchored by at least one Aldi, Trader Joe's, or Whole Foods. Trader Joe's neighborhoods appreciated 49%. Whole Foods areas trailed at 45%. The results were eye-opening. Homes near Aldi saw 5-year appreciation of 58%, led an average home value at $987,923, with homeowners earning an average of $520,842 in equity. Whole Foods neighborhoods averaged $891,416 in home value, while Aldi neighborhoods averaged $321,116. For investors, the numbers tilted even more dramatically. The average gross flip ROI near Aldi was 54%, compared to 28% near Whole Foods and 25% near Trader Joe's. Average home seller ROI stood at 61% near Aldi, 58% near Trader Joe's, and 51% near Whole Foods. Why does this happen? Because amenities shape desirability, and desirability shapes price. Whole Foods may signal affluence and lifestyle branding. Trader Joe's carries a cult-like following that boosts neighborhood appeal. Aldi, meanwhile, often enters emerging or value-driven markets, areas primed for appreciation. But there's another side to this story, and it's far less glamorous. Nearly 13% of the U.S. population lives in what the USDA classifies as a food desert, areas with limited access to affordable, healthy food. These neighborhoods often struggle with higher poverty levels, vacant homes, unemployment, and slower appreciation.
We have to call the suppliers, ask them for prices, ask them for deals, and they don't offer us as good deals as the big chain.
Access to groceries isn't just about convenience or even savings. It's about quality of life, health outcomes, and long-term economic stability. So where does that leave today's homebuyer? It leaves them needing to think differently. Before you fall in love with the hardwood floors or the open-concept kitchen, map the grocery stores within a 2-mile radius. Identify the chains, compare price tiers, visit them, walk the aisles, fill a cart with your usual weekly items, and calculate the total. 30 minutes of real-world research could save years of financial stress. Before compounding what decade $36,000, before compounding what that money could have earned elsewhere. The mortgage payment may dominate the home buying conversation, but the everyday costs are the slow drip that determines whether you can truly afford the lifestyle you're buying into. The most expensive part of your dream home might not be the granite countertops or even the mortgage. It might be your grocery cart. That weekly trip down the aisles could be quietly draining thousands from your budget, reshaping what you can truly afford. And in 2026, that reality is hitting homebuyers harder than ever.